Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. This is a live stream with a live audience. If you're watching a recording, you're going to want to fast forward about 10-15 minutes. I give time for all my friends to get in. We chit-chat a little bit, catch up, and then we get started with the project. It is 4:15 here in the States, Wednesday, 5/13. And I do have a couple of people in the room, and I'm not sure if they're my lurkers or my live people. Oh, there's my gigs. Hi, honey. I was watching your show today, just so you know, but I was, AFK-ing because I was working. How are you today? Hi, Jan. Love to everyone coming in. Hi, Coon. Love and hugs to everyone. Can you all hear me? Hi, my Jude, Sissy Poo. Can y'all hear me good? Is the lighting good? I mean, it all looks good to me, but what do I know? Well, yeah, I sound great. I woke up with a sore throat and sniffles today, so if I pop a cough drop, you know. Cheers, everyone. Get comfortable, get your drink of choice. Nice, Jan. I was just going to ask you about that. Did you get the same thing or did you get something different? Jan hit me up in a message on my videos because she was very much liking what I did to the table. I will try to stay healthy. Yeah, I don't go out because of the COVID. I've only been out a couple times, and it wasn't even outside. It was over to visit with Dave and see the puppy a little bit. So other than that, I haven't been out of the house. Oh, no, I had a doctor's appointment with my neurologist last week. So, ew, people had to touch me. But I wore my mask and everything. But, you know, their nurses got to take your temperature. But, you know, they're all wearing masks and stuff. Hi, Belinda. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really been out since this whole thing started. So I haven't really been out of the house to actually do anything or see anything, like beyond my radius of my. Oh, the blue would have been pretty. I seen this and I fell in love with it because this is very much a farmhouse table look to me. But the blue would have been pretty too. I should have kept looking. I was sick all of January, sick most of February, so really since Christmas, touchy-feely. Yeah, I don't like it. They had to take my temperature and and your blood pressure. Hi, Sherry. I'm like, ew, I gotta be touched. Ew. I'm like, oh, don't touch me. I'm not a person that really likes to be touched a whole lot, except for by people I know. Like it just. I used to be really like, don't touch me, don't. I've gotten better, now I have friends, it's like, oh, like if I were to come and meet you guys, I'd give you big old hugs and stuff like that, but, yeah, I just not want, it's like, don't touch, now it's like, I don't want to be touched. It's like, I don't know what kind of cooties you have. But, had to go to the doctor, So, but yeah, I'm loving my table. It is beautiful and it's staying beautiful, and it is scratch resistant. The only thing I am ordering some, gonna order some Goo Gone. I have one spot over here on this side where I did the testing. I got most of the glue up except for a couple little bits, and I tried everything that I have at home on it, and it doesn't want to come clean. Because the matte medium, not the paint, all the gesso and everything came off, so it is pretty much resistant to, you know, it's resistant to staining, it's resistant to all that, except for the matte medium, or the gel medium, and that's because it's a heavier glue, right? It's meant to stay. You got fun, cooties? Yes. I would let you touch me, Josie. So, I'm going to order some Goo Gone, and hopefully... And if not that, some Murphy's oil soap, which I don't have anymore because I hardly ever do anything where I gotta clean anything anymore because I don't do acrylics. I'm gonna try one of those two things because I got the one little tiny spot there. Other than that, it wipes up so easy, it cleans up so easy. I don't have to worry about nothing. It's pretty. It looks great for photos. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't know why I didn't think about it sooner. And yeah. So I highly recommend it. How's everybody's weather today? Ours is, it's gray and dismal. It's not raining or anything, and it's not cold. It's just gray, and it feels gray and damp. Hello to all my lurkers up there in the clouds too. I don't know, I only got 10 viewers right now, so maybe I don't have so many lurkers right now. But if you're there, thank you for coming. Thank everyone for coming. Love you all. Appreciate you for being here. And so I don't forget, thank you to anybody who watches the recording. Love to you as well. Love to all my followers, friends and followers. I hate saying subscribers. It just seems so, like, benign and so clinical. Like, you know, like, you guys you're all important. So I like to see friends. Friends and family. Windy and pretty. Stormy, windy, and ready for snow. Ugh. No. Keep that S word out of it. Or storms. Oh, it's ready to storm, not snow. Okay. I'll take the storm. Just no, you know, none of that snow stuff. So in case you guys did not see and haven't seen the video from yesterday, I'm now an affiliate with Chocola, and they have given me a code for you guys to get 10% off your order, and you get free shipping. So in the description box of every video there will be the link and my code for 10% off your order, so you guys can go there and order at will. Jeez. Those thingies that watch your hands move. Huh? What are you talking about, Gigs? I do not know what you're talking about. Those things that watch your hands moving. Happy Wednesday, or hump day. cross-eyed twirl. Okay. Subbies. I see. Okay. Yeah. I get it now. Yeah. Anybody have anything exciting to share? Yeah, I think I commented on your message to me, Belinda. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every little penny helps. Yeah, that's what she was meaning, Jan. No, Belinda, every little penny helps. I appreciate the support. Just being here is great support, guys. And again, you know, every thumbs up, every share of my videos, even my recorded videos, you know, share it on your social media, Pinterest, you know, Instagram, Twitter, all that helps. What's for dinner? I am going to be having a delicious, yummy, and I should be on a diet, but I'm going to have this anyway. Well, it's in my diet, so I guess therefore I'm on a diet. But a yummy patty melt on rye and fries. That's what I'm having for dinner. And it's going to be drowned with, it's going to be on the, it's on this yummy rye bread with it's just, and it's drowned with, you know, yummy cheese and fried grilled onions and yummy. Yeah, I've been dieting. I've cut back on a lot of the crap I was eating a few weeks ago, trying to lose some weight and detoxify my system, because it was becoming very, you know, with all the medications I'm on and being sick, I have to detoxify my system every once in a while. That's okay, Melinda. Chocola, they're a smaller company, but they've been around for a while. And they do have some acrylic paints and some acrylic markers. They have different sets of their chalk markers. Yeah, I loved that they sent me, I was surprised that they sent me such a big box, but we'll definitely have a play with these. Probably Saturday, we'll do a play with these and do something fun with them. So, yeah. Yeah, Sherry, I shouldn't be eating it. I really shouldn't. But, you know. The avocado omega sounds, I don't know if that, is that a drink? Yeah, I don't know. I like avocado, but if that's a drink, that doesn't sound very good. Or is that just, you had avocado with eggs? Oh, we're 15 minutes in. Let's get started. I have a small haul. I'm going to put one of my mats down while I do all the initial gluing. But I do have a small haul to share. I've been a follower of Shawn Petite way back when she was doing her first videos on YouTube. That's how long I've been following her. She's been a favorite of mine. If you don't follow her, you should. She has a Facebook group that I'm a part of. But definitely follow her here on YouTube. She's an artist, and I think she's out of Ohio now. Yeah, she's in Ohio. But I love her work. And when I was, I did some of my pages, from some of my acrylic pages, from back in the day were inspired by her. So when I do another official, I have never really done an official flip, I'll tell you which ones were based on some of her inspiration. But she has a shop, and she sells her artwork, stencils. What else does she sell in there? She has workshops that you can join through there. What else? I don't know if she lists everything. No. But yeah, check out, it's what is her website? I think it's ShawnPetite.com. I have it saved, so I should have put it in the link of the video. Yeah, it's ShawnPetite.com is the website. I have it saved in my favorites, so I don't, haven't never, and she's also in my list of favorites. If you go to my description box, she is listed in my little shops of favorites that I like to shop from. I'm pretty sure she's in my list there. So you can get the link right out of my description box. Oh, take it. Yeah, you will love her. She's awesome. She's sweet and awesome, and she's funny, and she does. I mean, just look at some of that yumminess right there. I mean, just yumminess right there. I love her acrylic work, and you guys know I'm not an acrylic person, but yeah, love it, love it. Yeah. So I ordered 4 for stencils. 2 of them I've been wanting for a while, which were these 2. And these 2 are newer. So, you guys know how I am about words, letters, and stamps. So, these have, I think, can you guys see the design against the blue there? I mean, I know I can see it somewhat, but I don't know how far I should bring it up. But so this is like different postage stamps. Yeah, you guys can see it there. I know it's you get the shine back from the light against the plastic. Oh, there we go. So these have different decals of stamps and that, and the wavy lines of like post, you know, over the stamps to postage. And then this one we're going to use today on the page. This is this one is called, well, wait, let's see. This is, I think this is postage 1 and postage 2 or something like that. Yeah, vintage postage 1 and vintage postage 2 are these 2. And then this pattern one is pattern number 4. So we're going to use this one today with our farmhouse page, which I love. And then, you know, I gotta order something floral, right? Or that way. This is called Vintage Wallpaper Duo. So, you got she does this a lot with her stencils, where you'll get bigger size and a smaller size, which I really like because, you know, sometimes you like the pattern, but you don't want to necessarily have it this big. You know, you want it smaller. So like on today's page, I'll probably use this one rather than this size. You know, I like the design, but maybe for an art journal page, I only want this size. So I love that she does that. Or she'll change it up like she did with this one. So like you got just the flowers here, but then you got a different set of flowers here, and this one has like the leaves and the branches that come along with it. So you get a little bit different. Looks like the one I get in envelope past due. Yeah. Well, one is let's see, postage page London. These are like for like out of the country, and these are, well, this is London. This is airmail. Airmail. Yeah, none of them are necessarily US. They're all like for out of the UK and stuff. I just love them. I love stamps. in general, so I love the designs. These were from an earlier release, and I've been wanting to get them. I just hadn't, you know, at the time when they first came out, I didn't have money, right? You know, you guys know from a couple years ago, I was broker than broke. But now, you know, not that I'm any better off, but with coming back home, I've been able to bring a little bit of more product into the studio to be able to share more on my channel. So, because that's all really what, you know, the little bit that I get in commission on my artwork or for my affiliate links has gone back into the channel. I'm not making anything. Any little bit that I get has gone back into purchasing supplies and that for the channel. So, but yeah, I really like so if you go on her website, she has tons of stencils, and you'll find that she does that multiple designs on one stencil, which is great. So, the subject at hand, I'm going to get one of these messy today. Gotta put that in there. Oh, I need to do something about all my little doohickey things. These are all my little order tidbits that I get back, and this thing is, so let's set up, if I do it now, full, maybe, yes, no, shit, oh, crap, craft the lunch, and it wasn't craft stuff, shit. Oh, one moment, please. Stay. You stay here. Actually, you know what? Let me just do it this other way so I know it'll stay up there. And I won't have to worry about it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So this is the stencil we're going to use. And we will probably use the smaller version. And I pulled out these stamps. And, you know, we're going to do roosters. These are roosters because, right? Or they're chickens. Yeah. I don't know. I think they're roosters because they have the, no, these are, maybe these are roosters. I don't know. Are these roosters or chickens? I think it's because they have the thing, they're roosters, right? The little gullet things, they're roosters. I don't know. You know, the original white meat. I'm gonna find an empty page. That's the wrong way, I know that. Crap, I don't know how. We don't have many more pages left in this journal. In fact, I'm not even touching that one. We are down to our last page, people. Last page. All right. I do want to put, that's very interesting. It's going to make for some interesting background. I might have to put some gesso on that first. I don't know. We'll see. Do you want to put something, maybe some tissue paper in the background because it's very light. I don't want the page to be heavy. And maybe if I just put some light text, the yellow text. Hold on one moment, please. Pull out some tissue paper. I might use that, or that's too shiny. No, that's too frilly. No, maybe this one. Maybe that might look nice in the background. I always default to that, so maybe we'll use something different. Because I love my Prima, or my Finnabair. And I don't use these enough, and I love them. That's probably why I don't use them enough, because I probably want to hoard them. Hi, Andrea, honey. Yeah, you shouldn't hoard your stuff. You should use it. So we're going to use it. And what I'm going to do, I forgot. Let's cut this. And then a little half over here. Okay. That'll give us a little bit of a starter background that's real thin. Okay. Hi, Anastasia. What 4 sizes should I start with? Black velvet, I would start with, you want 4, right? I would definitely get a 6 and an 8. I would get the 3/4 flat brush, so get a 6 and an 8 round, a 3/4 inch flat, and then I would get, because the 6 is good for your smaller, you got your 8, which is midway, and then, or no, get a 6 and a 10. Get a 6 and a 10, and your flat brush, and then you could either go with either another larger flat brush for your washes, or you can get a oval, and I would get a 3/4 as well. Remember, these brushes are going to be, one, they're good for covering large areas of paper. They're also good for unique brush strokes within your work. Hi, Scrap Girl. Welcome. You're from Marta's. Oh, nice. Well, welcome. I'm glad Marta sent you. You're in good hands, I promise. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so and hit the bell button. It's wonderful to have you here. But that's what I would do. I would definitely get the flat, and I would definitely go with the 6 and the 10, and then choose either a larger flat, because you're going to use these for your wash. Hi, Carol, honey. Good. Okay. And so you'll have 2 sizes of the flat to, you know, or you'll have an oval to also, and the oval gives you the opportunity to get a fine point if you want to, you know, wet around, you know, your drawings and that to get flood color into as well. So those are the options, but that's what I would suggest. Definitely a 6 and a 10 and a flat. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you're in good hands, and you picked a good day to come. We are going to have an exciting page today, as long as I don't muck it up. There's always a chance, you know, that I'm going to muck it up. Wouldn't be the first time. Definitely won't be the last. Let's see, I'm going to have to, can I, no, it's not going to let me now. I think the book is just too bulky to, well, I'm gonna have to clip it. We're gonna have to clip it for a second. Yes, me too. In fact, I'm gonna be investing in some more brushes now. So did that, hi Deb, welcome. How are you doing, hon? Love to everyone coming in. Love to all my workers up there in the clouds, and love to all those that are watching the recording later. Love you all. Thank you all for supporting me and keeping me company. Okay, so do I want to put this on half crazy, or do I want to put it all on one go? I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put on, I could potentially cover up some of that too. Let's see. Or maybe, oh, we could just get all kinds of jiggy with it. Or maybe I'll put this one and this one like that. So, and then I could put, and I could paper piece in this side. Let's do that. Let me get my brush for, hello, where are you? Oh, there you are. Well, you're the bigger, well, not really the one I want, but this is what I want. Put these back up where they were before they caused an avalanche. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this over about here so we can cover up that. Now this Prima paper, if you don't know, it works just like napkins. You can wet it, so it's thinner than most tissue papers, and that you can wet it to get an uneven edge, which is nicer for collage. You know what? I really don't want this all one piece. It's up. I'm doing this side crazy. I don't know. Maybe it was the other piece of that, but I don't want it to be the other piece of that. So, yeah, I can't have this. Oh, we're gonna make this not be one piece like that. We're gonna put this one up like that. A little bit of gap in between. We'll put this one over there so it covers that crazy. Okay, and then I think I want some more of that deep orange. I think I do. Now, some of it may get covered up. Hi, Toy Love. See if I'm not missing anything. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Let me know, and I'll make sure to say hello. I'm just deciding which way I'm going to go with this page. Oh, this looks like a good corner. Let's just use some of this piece, okay? Oh yeah, that piece has got to go on there. That's a good piece. All right. Yeah, we'll do it in 4s. All right, sounds good. Okay. Glad you guys all agree. Okay. Now, who can tell me what I'm going to do next? Put that up there for now. Put this over there for now. Oh, Tori, did you get your 12 by 16 or whatever jelly plate? Oh, you didn't agree, Gig? Sorry. You know you're supposed to type in caps. You're a mod. Gotta teach, you know. Definitely, just a reminder to all, it's easier for me to see you because I'm old and I wear glasses. If you type in caps. You're not yelling at me, I promise not to be mad. Oh. I'm not making you work. I made the decisions for you this time. I like your audience participation, but have I asked you for anything yet? No. Well, no, I take that back. I did ask you to for somebody to tell me what my next step was going to be, but since nobody said anything and I'm already on to the next step, well, see here now. That doesn't help. Oh, that is the next step. I'm going to make you work. Okay. Is that what you're saying? Don't encourage her, Coon. Don't laugh at her. She ain't funny. Yes, my Gigs is funny. She keeps me laughing for sure. If you guys don't know, she also streams, and she is funny as all get out. You read me with a mind. Okay, you Ghost is in the clouds. He says to say hi. That's not really what he said, but I can't really tell you what he said. But he did say to say hi. Sort of. Maybe. Go to work, you. Isn't that what you said you were going to be doing, is going to work? Not be here annoying me? Or talking in my ear? Ghosts are supposed to be silent. Aren't ghosts supposed to be silent? And instead of, you know, all up in my ear. At least that's what I was always taught. Look, I ripped it. I don't care. You gotta not care. Lies. We don't call names around here, Judy. Remember? We don't call names around here. It's not nice. I may give you a nickname. Fine. I just love working with tissue paper and napkins. It's like my favoritist material in the whole wide world. Well, no, there's a few other things, other ones. I like I like the sketch paper too. I just love tissue paper and napkins. It's my favorite. Okay, so should I do anything with those? I don't know. Should I leave that open? It's going to have white on it anyway. All right. Hi, Sharonville. Of course you can be here. What names? Well, Judy, you can call them every name in the book except for the D name. Just saying. All right, so now we got to think about our napkinage here. So we're not going to put all 4 roosters, but I am going to put, I'm going to put 3 roosters on this page. Jeez Louise. I don't know about 2 weeks. Stop talking to me right now. Yes, thank you, Anastasia and Andrea, for reminding about all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes, thumbs up. Share the video right now with your social media, your Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, whichever one you prefer. Yes, for you, Ghost. That's one of them. It's one of the D names. Not very often. Once in a while. Why can't I get this napkin off? Oh, there we go. I'm like, why is it not cooperating with me? That's a lot of roosters. Wow. We do everything in threes. Everything in threes. I don't know yet, because we're going to also put some sunflowers and a little bit of this in the background. We're going to make it like a vintage farmhouse, farm stand kind of thing-ish. Yeah. So, thanks, Sharon. That is not a D name. We can go with dog. He's a dog. He's decided he's a dog. So yeah, you guys can call him a dog. There's a proper D name for you. So I take that back, Judy. Okay, now why aren't you cooperating? Okay, here we go. You're a D. What? How did? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the ghost up in the clouds. But what do you mean by? Never mind. I don't know if I want to. There you go. Yes, for Sharon. That's right. Okay, so let's figure out how big these roosters are going to be. Well, they're all pretty much the same size, although one has a tail, or a big floofy tail, I should say. Okay, well, we may not be able to fit. I don't know. We'll be able to fit like 2 roosters on one side. Maybe not. Well, let me see. Let me think about this for a minute. I was thinking about having one facing this way and then 2 kind of close together facing this way, and then well, that might be a lot. That might be a lot. Let me think about this for a minute. Unless we just went with the big floofy one, but then the one side seems empty. Hi, Kimmy. Or do we put? Let me see. Or do I put one chicken halfway off the page? So that we might have to cut one of the chickens in half. We might have to do it. We might have to do it. Yep. Let's see how big they are when they get exercised from the napkin. Because I can't really tell right now. I mean, I kind of can, but we're just going to see kind of what they look like. Oh, Ghost is a damsel in distress. You know, you can see what you got. That's a good one, Gigs. Yeah, now I know what to call him every day. Hello, Mr. Damsel. Oh, chic. Every time you hear my phone during the stream, more times than not, that's him. This is why I say I thought ghosts were supposed to be silent. Yeah. Not so much with this one. Alright, so we're just going to get this bird or birds out of the napkin delicately. I can't pay attention to you, so you can stop talking to me now. I mean, truly, I can't pay attention to you right now. So. You want your chicken fried. Remember, if you're talking to me, eat talking cats. I then cut one of the chickens in half. Not even 30 minutes in, and we're cutting chicken. Yeah, Andrea. That's how I roll, man. You got to do what you got to do. It's hard living an artist life, you know? Okay, there is one chicken. I don't know what I'm doing with the bottoms yet, so I'm just taking the bottoms with it. And then I only want one of the white ones. Yep, it's hard living an artist's life. I'm telling you. For heaven's sakes, I can't pay attention to you right now. Stop pinging my phone. I'm going to make you a ghost in a second. There's our other chicken. Right? I'm telling you. He's not listening. Of course, he's a ghost, so, you know. I'm going to have to call an exorcist in a minute. Tell Brian I said hi. I won't exercise him. Okay, so we have our birds that can go over there. Let's see now how they're gonna make me happy on this page. Oh, is it upside down? No, it's right. So, placement. See, they become much smaller when you see, and this one's gonna lose its tail. Or if we cut this one in like 3/4, and if this one loses part of its tail to be able to be 2 on this side, right? Don't worry about the bottoms, right? So we're going to do something like that. Something maybe like that. Okay. We have 2 chickens coming from the farm this way. And we have a chicken over here in the farm this way. Perfect. Then, these are not going to be so fancy because these are going in the background. These are not And I'm not going to have all of these. And actually, they're probably going to get cut in half. So let me move this over. And if we do something like, and we're going to have little bits of this too. So let me move this over here, that in there. Let's see. Now, if we do, I kind of want this to really be kind of really jagged. Let me cut this in half, straight down the middle. No stopping. We press go. Which, oh, bye, Sherry. What happened? Oh, Sherry, honey. Okay. Feel better, hon. Sorry you can't be here during the live, but it'll be on recording there for you. Oh, I know what it's like to have hurting hands. Trust me. I decide the top chicken on left to be translucent. No, they're all going to get white behind them. I'm not worried about that. They're all going to stick out. The background's not staying the way it is. It's all going to get, I'm going to Shawnify it in a minute. Yeah, they're just ready to throw down. Now she wants fried chicken ice cream. Okay, you guys crack me up. Okay, so I'm thinking something like that as far as the birds go. And then, let's see. Let me just, I don't want this to be precise. I want it to be all kinds of, you know, torn off kind of deal. Something like that. And then we'll do this one. Maybe this one will be behind the chicken over here, partly on there, like that, right? And then we take the sunflower. You know, it's so big, we don't even need all of it. Can attach half of it there. Ooh, this one's got the words on it. Do I have another one that doesn't have the words on it? I mean, I love the words, but in this kind of instance, I don't know necessarily I want the words. Well, it is background, so it doesn't matter. It all has words in it. So, you know, we'll put one up like that. And, you know, some of this is going to get covered up by the, you know, we're not going to have that emblem on there though. That's going to come off. I'm going to have to pull off this edge too. It's going to lose some of its leaf because I don't like straight edges. So something like that. And that'll get gessoed in. That doesn't matter because it's so far so good. Okay. And then, yeah, let's see. We can gesso that in too. I'm not worried about that edge necessarily. And then maybe we could put another flower piece down here. just do it diagonal, maybe. Cut off or take off this corner bits. Take off this. Take off the straight edge of it. And I don't care that it's not going to be a full flower because again, we're going to be doing gesso in that. I don't know if I'm using gesso. I don't know what paste I'm using today, but we are going to be doing some sort of I like that one. Or do I want to take off a little bit of this? Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. You know, the roosters are going to be the star of the show, basically, right? So I think I like more of the flowers showing than that. Okay, what do we think about something like that? I like that. I think it looks well. Now remember, it's, you know, I'm gonna Shawnify it with, you know, my gesso and paste and, you know, all that stuff. What do we think? Cheers, everyone. Batter up. Yep. What do we think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Sunflowers are real tall. They get real tall and stocky, and they're growing in the fields. Their stalks can get real thick and heavy. So I don't necessarily know it needs to be a big axe, but definitely a hand axe. I can see that actually. A field of pigs might be too big. All right, well, since nobody's talking, I'm going with it. Y'all can just, now, we're going to have to do 2 rounds of this. Okay, so let me pull the birds over here for a second. Let's glue these down first. Now, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Might have to put a little white behind that one first. Yes, let me put a little white behind that one first. How tall are these darn birds? Put one like right there. I want it behind the head. No, I want the arrow to show. It's got to come up to. Okay. This one's going to have the feet all the way on there. So yeah, so right there. It's good. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, yeah, I'll just do it this way. I'm already here. Fine, whatever. Put real heavy up here. So it's more white up there. The bottom not so much because it's got the dark brown, so it's not going to need it as much. But definitely up here it needs the white. Okay, I'm glad I gave you guys a topic of conversation today, because yeah, I you know, that's my goal. I am honestly, I'm glad I gave you guys a topic of conversation. Joycey. I love you, Joycey. For sure. Okay. Is that wide enough? Yeah. What the heck? That's good enough. For now, that's good enough. All right. Let me give that a quick zap. Come back here, you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Okay. Now when gluing napkins, I prefer clear gesso because it's so easy on napkins. I know there are a lot of other products out there, but this will, one, make sure your napkin doesn't fall apart. It's nice and gentle on them. And also give you a ground, a top coat that allows you to work on top of them, and also allow you to erase, you know, clean up any messes that you make on top. You know, it gives them a coating. Yeah. But if you don't have that, you know, do what you know, use what you've got. I wouldn't suggest any heavy glue like a thick glue. Definitely you want something that's like a matte medium, you know, something thin and thin and liquidy to a point. But I do recommend clear gesso, and I have a link in my description box if you don't have any. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Don't disregard that because Amazon's not carrying it right now. I would say to go there, but yeah, fortunately, Amazon is not carrying it right now. Well, they are carrying clear gesso. They're just not carrying the one I've linked. So I need to go back and link a different one for you guys. I do recommend clear gesso. So they just don't have the one that I usually use in stock right now. So. Probably should have moved it down, cover that little tiny corner, but that's okay. I'm not even stressing about it. Bye, Carol. Have a great night. Thanks for coming and visiting for a little bit. Hi, Sophia. Hi, honey. Hugs to you, too. Good to see you. Yes. Anja is my mod buddy over on Martha's channel. Her and Rain, we you know, keeping things going when Martha does her lives. Anja is awesome. Oh, thank you, honey. You too. Stay safe. Hugs and love to you. you, Sharon. Yeah, I like I said, there's some stuff I haven't added to the list yet. I got to go back and do that. And I got to change the gesso one. But, and I'm still waiting for my 13 Arts order. I may be actually switching to theirs depending on, you know, once I get it and try it. But, you know, with the current situation, you know, it's coming from Poland on a slow boat, airplane, you know, kind of deal. Okay, so, love to you. Have a great night, hon. Yeah, but there are other clear gessos on Amazon. So just pick another one since they don't have that one. Just pick another clear gesso, whichever you can afford or whichever one you want. I know there are other brands out there. I don't know which. I would say if you get Liquitex, get the one that has the word professional on the label. I would stay away from the student grade that does not have the word professional on it, or in the description, because they are different. The professional one will be less gritty. That would be my recommendation on that. Other than that, I don't know about many other brands. I have lots of Marta's products. I've been following Marta since way back before she did any chatty videos. Yeah, I've been a long time follower, and I have most all her stencils, but maybe one. All right, girl, have a good night, sweet dreams. I have her papers. I've ordered from her several times, so I have a lot of her. I have a lot of the rice papers that she carried in her shop. Yes, I'm one of Marta's girls. If you want to call it that way. Yeah, she enabled and was a big inspiration for me a few years back. Well, since the start of my you know, YouTube and all that. So okay, so let's give this a dry so we can move forward. It's a martini during quarantine. Quarantini. That's what I'm guessing anyway. And hello to all my viewers up there in the clouds. All my lurkers, love you. Yeah, that's what I call myself. me and Anja and Rain. I'm one of Marta's girls. Yeah, but no, seriously, yeah. Marta was one of my first inspirations when I first started watching art on, when I first came to YouTube. And started my, because I used to do scrapbooking, and I've always been creative when I was younger and stuff like that. And I went through the whole, you know, scrapbooking phase for many years. And then I got away from art for a while. And when I came back, to my crafty side and artistic side, and then I found YouTube. Marta was one of the first people I subscribed to, and like I said, I've been following her since before she did chatty videos. So definitely somebody I recommend. She's on my, if you look at my description box, her shop is one of my recommended shops list. Highly recommended. She pops into my chat when she can, and yeah, so she's awesome. She's so sweet. There you go, Tori. Yes, yes. Yeah. She is a little bit colder. It's awesome. Yeah. She's amazing and sweet, and yeah. Nothing but good things to say about her. She really just is she's just one of a kind, you know. Night, Tori love. Oh, bye, Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Good night. I forgot to say hello to her when she came in. Dawn is Tori's partner. So when you say hello to Tori, most likely Dawn is probably there with her. Yeah. So I usually try to say hi to Dawn as well. Okay. Now let's give this a little bit of gesso love. Make it a little more cohesive. Now I want to kind of cover up the lines a little bit. Make this fade away. Thank you, Andrea. Don't do so much on that side because it blends in really well there. Just a little bit on this side here. One second, I have to answer this text. This is not the ghost. Okay. And then we're going to definitely put some here because the white chicken, bird, turkey, rooster has to go here, or is going here. So we're going to give it a background it can go on because, you know, birds aren't see-through now. You know, I don't want it to. Normally, for behind my napkins, I generally use Diane Reevely white linen spray, but since I'm already using the white gesso, I'm just going with it. I'm not going to stop and use another product in between. I would, but I'm just being kind of lazy today, so that's just the way it's going to be. But I typically like that because it's a thinner medium, and it's bright white. And although the gesso is bright white, it's a little bit heavier medium. So, you know. Oh, my son must be home. I heard talking. I'm like, I'm the only one in the house. But then I realized it's my son. I don't know if my daughter-in-law is with him or not. They went, my grandchildren, all their birthdays fall on the same time. So like, my oldest granddaughter, her birthday was on the 9th. So that already happened. My grandson, his birthday is on the 17th. And my middle grandchild, which is my youngest granddaughter, her birthday is on June 6th. So all their birthdays all fall around the same time within a month, you know, within the same month period, within the same 30-day period. So it's like they went and took the kids over to her mom's house for just a quick little, you know, family birthday party for the kids. So they were gone this afternoon. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to put a lot of white here because these other birds are kind of dark in color, but I don't want the green to outshine them, so I'm just going to put light, a light wash. And then I hate to use the word wash because I'm not really using a wash here. I'm using like a light rub of the gesso. I'm barely scraping the surface of the paper because I want it real. Hi, Dabs. I want it real wispy right here. I don't want it. I don't want it like this. I want it real wispy, real light behind the chickens or the roosters. I don't want it real heavy here. Okay. Now I'm going to get one of them and see how much I like it. See how well they're going to hide out. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah, because they're dark in color, so I'm not too worried about them. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that real light and wispy. I'm going to wisp in this. Again, I don't want it covered, I just want it wispy, so it like you're blending in the edges. Cover up that. I should have tore that edge, but I didn't. So let's put it here. Now I'm looking at the page. Okay. All right. So that's good, I think. Yeah, we don't want to put too much. We want some of the background to show, right? That's why we put it on there. All right. So set that off for a minute. Wash my hands so I don't get crud on my birds. Okay. Okay. Now get out my clear gesso again, and we're going to do the same thing with the birds as we did with the other napkins. Make sure my hands are... You have a very good hubby there, Sharon. Oh, no, this one has... maybe this is the guy that's going to have a rip in that napkin there. Stop it, system. Okay. Okay, so on one of these, I'm going to lose this little bit here. Oh, well, I tore it. It's not really what I wanted to do, but that happens. Actually, probably looks better anyway. This, actually, no, this tail is going to go behind this one. And... actually, let's do this. Let's tear this off. This birdie is going to go here. So it's kind of, I want the grass to be even with the book. Stud it. And no, this one's going to lose part of its tail. Yeah, do I put that over it? Maybe. Oh, we gotta lose that bit. Okay. And then we can do that. And then that looks good. And we can move this birdie over a little bit more. There. And so then this guy needs to come up. I don't know, we can bring him up actually all the way maybe. So it looks like he's on higher ground. Then this one comes down a little bit. So they're not equal. They're kind of, one's up higher, like the ground is uneven, which makes it look more natural. And yeah, I'm liking that. I did. I took off the napkin backs because when you, where did I miss? I missed whatever. I didn't ignore it. I missed it. So please let me get here. Let me go up in the comments again. Let's see. So slow to be full minutes. What you were saying. Calorie free. Remember talking caps, so it's easy for me to capture it when I'm looking up and down, you know, trying to catch comments as I'm going along. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring this bird down a little bit so it loses, so its feet are just on the page. And this one is going to be where it's up higher slightly. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's where our birdies are going to go. So I'm going to take my clear gesso. Okay, Joycey. Now I want to exactly like that. So we gotta take off this one's tail because is it gonna matter? You know what? I don't think it's I don't think it's gonna matter. So I'm gonna flip this bird over. That's garbage. Do it so the feet are just a bit on there, just like that. You don't want it to move. Okay, and this bird, bring up so it's, the ground is on there just like that. I want that little piece of green. You are going on this page, whether you like it or not. Thank you. You know, your art products and that cooperate better when you talk to them. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Now these are going to be on there and protected from mediums when they dry. I'm going to make sure that this is completely adhered on there. I feel like a bubble right there. Maybe it's not that. Aha. I do have a bubble. But it's not the bird. I knew I had a bubble. Okay. I don't care if you're wrinkly. There we go. Behave yourself. Okay. Now, where's my other bird? I caught that one. Yes, I flipped the bird. I did. Okay, this little guy is mine. Should I put anything behind the tail? No, I think it'll be fine. This little guy, he's the big rooster on campus, man. He's the head honcho rooster. He's the prettiest one of the bunch. I don't want no glue boogers in there, though, that's for sure. Alright. Perfecto. Hi, Jane. How are you? Oh, you gotta share the chocolate now. Hi, honey. Good to see you. Who is texting me? Again. Ghosts are supposed to be quiet. Seen but not heard. Okay. So, now, we're done with that. I think we're done with the clear gesso in general. So I'm going to close it up. Now we have to do a little bit of what'd she say? What did I miss? Why did you delete it? It was funny. I wanted to know. Okay, that's really not. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use something else. Going to do something really quick. Okay, let me. Now I gotta take this 1 second. place we wanted to get dinner from, I guess is closing at 6. So, not getting my Patty Mountain fries. Dagnabbit. So I had to pick something else off a different menu. Not fair. All right. Oh yes, I was going to try something else. Let me. I'm going to just give these birds. I'm going to do a little something with the. You know what? Actually, not that. Let me get out the white ink before we. So I can, ow, try something different. Yeah, it does. I had my mind set on a nice, juicy, messy patty melt, you know, with gooey cheese and grilled onions on yummy rye bread and fries, and now I'm not getting it. I'm so bummed. I'm just saying. I'm just not happy now. Gotta settle for Burger King. Ugh. Woe is me. Woe is me. I'm just quickly going around, because again, I would prefer to white out with ink than heavy gesso, just because it looks nicer, and it allows me to not cover up all the feathers and stuff, and because I'm doing it with a brush, and because it's, you know, thinner napkin, it just looks nicer. So I'm just quickly going through and hi Daddy! Welcome back to the non-lurking phase. Good to see you. All my chickens have eyes. So, you know. And for those of you who don't know Dottie, if we paint anything that has eyes, and we don't give it eyes right away, she is not a happy camper. Not at all. So, yeah. All animals must have their eyes in. Yeah. This rooster looked like, it's weird how his feathers are. I mean, I didn't cut off his feathers, but it looks like he's got weird feathers. I mean, it just does. I don't know, it just does. I want to fade some in there so it doesn't look so abrupt. There, let's see what happened. He might be showing off. They're accurate too long tail than the fat round pen feathers with a grip. The smaller ones. Okay. They're accurate. Too long tails than the fat round pen feathers with a group of small. Oh, okay. It looked weird. It looked funny, like it's like they got cut off or something. I mean, you know, it's like where did the rest of the bird feathers go? You know, yeah, it just looked weird to me. And Debbie would know. If you don't follow Debbie Apps, she does a lot of work with animals. A lot of her art is with animals, so she would know. She is in the know, and she's done quite a few roosters on her channel. So yeah, she's in the know when it comes to the roosters, man. Just saying. Yeah, it just looks weird. This looks weird. So I'll leave it at that. But that's the way he wanted his animal to look. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. And I'm just gonna kind of float this around so it does not so. Still kind of it's translucent because it's ink, so it's gonna look better. You know, and don't worry, we're gonna come in with more color. The napkins aren't it. Those of you who follow me know. This is actually the second layer. We have just begun, my friends, just begun. We did layer 1, then we did layer 2. Now this is actually layer 3. Then we'll dry all this and finish up. Then we'll do layer 4, which is the stenciling. Dry that up. And then we're on to the color. So we're almost there, but yeah, this is not it. We still have to bring in lovely texture from the stencil and painting. Yeah. I'm thinking about thinking about using the same colors I did for the other rooster, but different page that I did last year. Anybody, Dottie, you would remember that page. You loved that one. Well, most everybody did. I got raving reviews for that one, but I don't know if I want to go with a different color scheme. What do we think, guys? Oh yes, Debbie and her bunnies. Yeah, she's famous for her bunnies, for sure. These ones got fluffy butts. He's got feathers on his butt, and these ones have fluffy butts, plump butts. These are the ones you look for during Thanksgiving, if you're a meat eater, anyway. I should have took it off that little extra bit there, but I don't think I'm all unhappy about that. Doesn't really show all that much, so not really too unhappy about it. Orange, maroon, small blue. Yeah, you remember, Joycey. Yeah, Sharon has a few pieces from me. Debbie has some pieces from me, although I haven't sent Debbie anything recent in the past year, so she's actually due for something new from me. And Debbie was the one. Oh, for those of you who are asking, since we're talking about art from our friends, let me zip this up because it's quite full now. It'll all fill out now. But this is those of you that were asking comments, and I can't remember who it was at the moment. But this is my Debbie bag. I did a bag a stream or so ago, just recently. It was Saturday or Wednesday of last week. I don't know. But I did one of the vinyl bags, just like this one. And so I was explaining the bag to whoever I was talking to in one of my comments, and you were asking about the cat on the bag. This is my Tay-Tay. My Tay-Tay. And Debbie painted my Tay-Tay on this bag for me and sent this to me. Debbie babysits my Tay-Tay for me. No, you're not, chop liver. I was sidetracking to this. So that's the full picture scope, because somebody's seen this in one of my screenshots. So yes, Debbie takes care of my Tay-Tay for me. But no, Sharon and Debbie, but Sharon, you've gotten something since, Debbie hasn't gotten anything recently from me. You've gotten stuff recently from me. That's all I meant by that. You are not chop liver by any means. But yeah, yes, we give art around here. That's all I meant, is we like to give our friends art, and they give us art back, for sure. But, I wanted to show, thanks for your reminder. You reminded me to, show my bag, so thank you for that. You tolerate my Tay-Tay. You be good to my Tay-Tay. She's a good kitty. My Tay-Tay doesn't do anything wrong. She is a good kitty. I know you are, Sharon. Don't worry, I'm going to come there and you won't have to babysit my Tay-Tay for too long. Or wait, I was supposed to send you something in addition to the packet I did send you, right, Gigs? That's right. No, I know what you're talking about. No, yeah, you already got the art piece, the signed artwork, right, of the page. You're gonna make me go crazy now. But it's the additional goodies that you didn't get in your package, right? Is what you're talking about? But you got the signed print, right? Don't confuse me. I'm easily confused when I'm arting. I know you got the artwork because you showed it. And you got the okay. Yeah, you got, yeah, see, I knew you got it. Don't confuse me, Joycey. I just forgot to add in the extra goodies, which I will get out to you once, because, yeah, all that happened in, like, February and January, and, well, we're in a predicament right now, and I can't get to the mailbox. Yeah, the return packet. Okay, so that's enough whiting out of the birds. This is my new go-to for, well, probably could actually use another little bit around him. It's faded out, but it's not, I guess it's not doing what I wanted it to do. It looks bright in the screen, but up close I can still see the edging. Why is that? Why is that not? I guess it's just not as opaque as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's opaque any other time. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. Let me just see if I have the, maybe it's, I wonder if Diane Reevely's spray would be even more opaque. Let me try something. Let me just shed that away though. Let me dry this. I'm gonna try something. No, Sharon, I still have not. Remember, it went to the old address. Did you get it back and then resend it to? Do you have my new address? Wash a little bit of this off here, I think. I do want it to keep that a little bit wider, or a little bit not covered. Yeah, I wanted the arrow. Should have put this up a little higher. I did not measure very well. It's okay. Hi, Christine. No, you don't have my new address, or no, you didn't mail it to the new address, or what am I missing? Email me. We could talk about it later. My email is in the box. What was I going to... Oh, yes. This is what I was going to do. I'm experimenting with my edges. Actually, no, I don't want to... actually, let's just put some of it out here. I could bring white watercolor, but I really don't want to do that yet. I could always do that later. See if this will be any more opaque. I could, oh, you know what? That's what I'll do later, is I'll bring in the gouache. The gouache will cover it. So I don't want to put any thick medium on my edges. I don't want to put gesso. I don't want to, I want to cover it up. So yeah, I'll put gouache. That's what we'll do. Gouache will be my go-to. I haven't done an experiment yet, so I haven't known. But this is great behind your napkins, just so you know. You guys see me use this. This is great behind the napkins, and I would have used this if I hadn't been in the middle of gessoing. So keep that in mind. Yeah, email me, Sharon, and we'll exchange information. If anybody wants my email, my mailing, my snail mail address, I'm more than happy to give it out. Unless you're a stalker. Well, maybe you are a stalker, and I don't know. Let me just dry all this, make sure it's all dry. We're going to use our stencil. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the green and the yellow and the teal to tie this together. We already got greens in the background. So this is totally dry before you go putting your stencil on it. You don't want to be pulling up any of your papers by accident. Yeah, that Diane Reevely white spray, that was, Eileen suggested that one time. I don't know, last year. She kept saying that I needed to get it, and I got it. And then, I don't know, like, I don't know, was it December or January or something? I used it behind the scenes, and then I showed it on video on one of my, and I've been doing it behind my napkins ever since. It really is the best thing. I just love it. It's so bright and white, and it's not thick like gesso, so it doesn't cause thick goopiness. So, oh, nice. She's changed the producer of her stencils. So the material is, like, I have some of her older stencils. I'm not going to pull them out, but the material is more flexible, but strong. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. Very interesting. Okay, let's pick a paste. Do I want chalk paste? Let's see. Let's see. What do I want to... I do want something really matte. So let's go with... This one's probably kind of empty, right? So let me... Where's my other one? Chalky white. Let's see. This one is like almost empty, so I can probably use it up a little bit. Or a lot of it. Okay. Yeah. We're going to use the rest of this and a fresh one. Oh, look at that. Nice fresh paste. This is the new, well, it's been out since last year, but the new redesigned Prima chalk paste. This is one of my favorite mediums to, well, it's great most of the time. It is one of my favorite things to stencil with because it's so light. Let me scrape the barrel here. And I don't care that I'm putting old into new. Doesn't matter. I'm going to pull from it anyway. I just need to be able to scrape this. So I'm not trying to scrape from it while I'm stenciling, because that's never any good. Try to be holding a stencil down and scraping out product. It just never works out well. There's your ASMR moment. Providing you like scratchy noises. If you don't like scratchy noises, this is probably like nails on a chalkboard for you. I do apologize. Okay, that's enough. I can let that die now. Scraped it enough. I'm okay with it. Okay. Back to the stenciling at hand. And I kind of work it a little bit. Yeah, before you put your stick on it for sure. And could get wonky with this stencil and put some kind of separate it in half and put some, well, I don't want to cover up all my elements either. How flexible this feels. See how well it behaves. There it goes. If it doesn't stencil right, I'm shipping them back to Shawn. Oh, I'm kidding. She's awesome, y'all. If you don't know about her, you should. Like I said, we have a Facebook group. So if you're interested, yeah, that's my Loki. Yeah, he's busy, you know, thumping on the floor and looking pitifully at the door. Yeah, he's a little basset hound who's about 30 pounds, who thinks he's about 80 pounds, and has their tails are crazy. Wait, I'll see if I can get a picture or a small video of his tail wagging so you guys can see it. Like, hold on. Let me go to video on my phone. There, I think that's a couple second video. Hold on. That's his tail wagging. Crazy dog. That's my Loki. Yep. He's something else, I tell ya. He is something else. What are you talking? What do you love, Judy? Do tell, because I don't know what you're talking about. Which one, Loki or the and his tail wag, or my art at the moment? If it's Loki, yeah, he's a cutie pie. I love him. Can't help but love his goofy butt. Oh yeah, yeah. I figured that's what you were talking about. Yeah, he's a ham. That one. He's getting up there. I think he's. I also think he's getting kind of hard of hearing. Yeah. I think he's losing his hearing because it's when I'm talking to him now, he doesn't listen as well as he used to. And I think it's just because he's getting old and he's losing his hearing. So, because I've been noticing, like, it's like we have to tell him, you know, like, to come in 10 times more, you know, 10 times more than we used to, and like tell him, like, move over or something like that, you know. I just think I really think he's getting hard of hearing now in his old age. Unfortunately, makes me sad because, not that he's hard of hearing, I don't really care about that, but it just tells me, you know, he's getting older, you know what I mean? And I know that, you know, he's already, he's 13 this year, so it's not going to be but, you know, a few more years. Yeah. So, it's sad, but, you know, and unfortunately our fur babies can't be with us forever. Yeah, dilution stuff. Yeah, you gotta watch that. The white has not. Of course, I leave it on its side too. And that's the only dilution stuff I have left in my studio. I did have her paints in the little jars, similar to this, but not the same. Back when in my acrylic days a few years ago. Well, 4 years ago now, but I don't, I don't anymore. I did bequeath them to my friends, my arty neighbors. I gave some to Joycey, and some to Monique, because I know they would use them. You know, I don't do acrylic, so and none of mine. I know mine were getting old. They were drying out because they were getting old, not because they were the containers. I mean, I kept for the most part, and Joyce could tell you if some of them are still any good. I don't know, but I know some were. Yeah. Okay. Let me. Wrong dang side, Shauna. Wait. now that we've done all our gluing and our pasting and our yuck, I can move this. Okay, now we dry. Avalanche. Not a bad one, but still scared the crap out of me. One of my stencil books fell over. Yeah. Okay, Loki, I'm gonna let you out. You're driving me crazy. So, are the kids here? Okay. All right. I know. No, I was just wondering if the kids were here.
No, it's just me.
Okay. All right, good. I can open up my door. That way Loki can go in and out. Thank you, Belinda. Actually, because I add watercolor paint, I'll have to add very little white at the end. So I might just do it with my, thanks, Dottie, my opaque white watercolor that my go-to. So we'll see. Thanks for coming, hon. Don't forget to email me so I can give you my address. I didn't know you had the illusion paints, Debbie. Okay, Christine, thanks for coming, hon. Oh, and if anybody's wondering, I still am doing the Fibsy until the end of this year. So if anybody else wants to know about it or participate, let me know. Yeah, Debbie, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, you needed it. Wait, you threw out Distress ink pads? No, you didn't. taking those. Silly woman. Hi, Jane. Thanks for coming, hon. Good to see you. We'll see you on IG. Oh, she's doing good. She's dealing with some stuff. She'll be back in, I don't know exactly when, but she's had to take some time away from streams and stuff for some personal life issues. Oh, they were dried up. Okay. Yeah, but you can re-wet those. Hi, Marge. Hello everyone up in the clouds. Love to everyone. Happy Wednesday. And love to everyone who watches the recording. Yeah, that's what I said, Dot. You said re-wet them. That's the whole thing about distress. Shame for shame. I can't believe we've completed another journal, y'all. I can retire this one after this page. Yeah, thank you for all the support, all the thumbs up and the love. Don't forget to share on your social medias. Don't forget to share with your in-life family and friends, too. Artists and crafters. Yeah, I can understand that, Debbie. You didn't know. Flip. Yep, this is the last page, technically, in this book. I'll do a flip of this journal once we're in a minute. I need to do a real, just recorded flip of all my journals. All right, Dottie. Sleep well, hon. Give that a minute to cool down, and then we'll go to the beginning of the book here. This page, because I won't work on this page, so I didn't do this page. This is I didn't do them in any particular order, like I didn't do front to back, because that's not the way I work my journals. I skip around so I don't mess up the spine. That's a good hint to you, especially if you have homemade journals. You know, do one page in the front, another page in the back, another page in the middle. You know, go from, you know, different pages so you don't ruin the spine of your book. Yeah. So, and here was another time, and the first time you guys seen on camera me use my overlay. Process there. Marimi stencil, Marimi butterfly, flowers. Marta's definitely influenced in this page. Watercolor and dimensional ground as the paste. Let's see. We used gesso as the paste, and then rice papers and book text in the background. A little bit of washi tape. Again, watercolors on this page. Hi, Carla. Welcome, hon. Let's see. Napkin was the bunnies. Collage, paste through the stencil. Some of my homemade collage papers in the background there. Fairy rice paper and gesso through the stencil. Some rice paper with real leaves embedded into it. Or actually, no, not rice paper, onion skin paper with the onion skin, real onion skin embedded into it. And some collage papers. We use some Seth sprays and inks on this one. One of my favorites, this is rice papers for the images, some collage in the background, gesso through a stencil, and then watercolors. And this is the one we did recently. Not rice paper, collage paper, images, butterfly and the flowers. We use some tea bag paper, some washi tape, book pages in the background, and music paper, clear, heavy gel and modeling paste through a stencil, and watercolors. No, watercolor pencils to be exact, and watercolors, Inktense pencils to be exact. Another one of my favorites, tissue paper in the background, rice paper images with some collage paper images, and then watercolors and paste through a stencil. Oh, the tumbleweed on this one. Yeah, that's iStencils, Joan Smithies, who's one of the people you'll see coming in our chats. She designed that stencil, and then this is a Patty Tully Parrish stencil, the dangles. Yeah. And let's see, this was napkin, and it's Crackle Paste, but it's texture, it's platinum texture paste. And then some book pages, some sewing tissue paper, and music paper in the background, and watercolors. This is collage papers and washi tape, gesso through a stencil. Seth Apters sprays was the color medium of choice, and the birds were from a collage bit I had. This one and this one we're working on. This is actually fabric. This one I didn't do on screen. This was something I did off the side. I like using fabric images as well. Then paste through a stencil, and then watercolors. Well, you love this one? Or this one? Yeah, this one I named Paris in the Spring. This was tissue papers and collage papers, probably gesso through a stencil, a stencil from Stencil Girl, rice paper butterfly, and then Seth Apters sprays, and some ink. Vintage page, some rice paper images, and then some paste through a stencil, and then the only coloring on this page other than the papers themselves, was all done with watercolor pencil. So don't be afraid to just color with your watercolor pencils or Inktense pencils or that. They can totally do the work. You don't need necessarily heavy mediums to get good color. I happen to chose a light palette this time, but you can definitely go with deeper colors and get a nice coloring without heavy mediums. This one is all rice paper. It was actually one sheet that I dissected and threw it down in different ways than with which it came. I used matte paper, which is another favorite thing I like to use. We use some of March's papers here. And Stencil Girl Stencil Club stencil. So you can only get it if you're a Stencil Club member, and if you wanted to get it now, you can still join, but you would have to go back in their archives, because I think this was February's, possibly, and order it. But you have to be a part of the club to be able to order it. But it's one of Debbie and I's favorite. And let's see, what else did we use? Oh, I used ink as the coloring maybe, or was it watercolor? Oh, it was watercolor because I used the coral and the teal. Yeah. And then this was another one we did recently. This, I did another example of my overlay process. We used washi tape and collage bits, and the stencil and stencil process, and pencils again. Inktense pencils were used to color this whole thing. Other than the stamping of ink and the color from the stamping and the background papers. All the purple and the blue and the teal is all from pencils and my own collage papers. This page is not done, and it won't get done. This was a bad stream day. I used a product that was not meant to be used with mixed media, and we'll leave it at that. I love the coloring, but I don't want to put anything on it. I'm going to leave it as it is, because it's just pretty the way it is. I don't even care that it doesn't have anything on it. I loved my coloring here. I don't want to cover it up. I don't even want to put anything on it. I'm just going to leave it because, you know, you live and learn, and I tried a recommended product and it didn't work out. So that's why that one's going to be kept that way. And here we are. Back to today's. So, with that being said, oh, I got ink now and I can't put that on my brushes. Blue flowers. This one? Yeah, definitely. Definitely a nice page. That one was another favorite of a lot of people's, based on the feedback I got online. I think we're going to use phthalo turquoise, my Quin Gold, no Quin Gold. We're going to use maybe Quin Burnt Orange. Where's my... Let me sample here. Do a little. Where's the brush? Thank you, guys. Yeah, he does. He is sound bigger. I mean, now right now I have my door open, so there are 3 other dogs in the house. But Loki is he is quite bigger than he sounds quite bigger than he actually is. So yeah, there's that. He's a little 30-pound dog who thinks he's, you know, 80 pounds. And he barks. When he barks, he sounds like he's 80 pounds. But that's just because they're hunting dogs. Yeah. Okay. We're going to use the phthalo turquoise, the quinacridone burnt orange, and let's see, maybe the permanent green or the perylene green. Yeah, that'll look nice. Where do I want to go? More on the blue side. Don't give me a dark. Maybe that would be too much green and we should go with the blue to offset it. Let me see. Something else. Yeah, I think we'll go with. Well, I do have the other. What's the other? Do have another brand. What's this one want to do? A little bit lighter. Nope, we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with the dark. Yep, we're gonna go with the dark. We're gonna go do that. So. No purple. Wally would go. Let's see. It would go well because of the orange, but there's really no other purple elements. I'm really leaning towards the blue. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the blue. I see what you guys are talking about with the purple. Oh, yes. Okay. Now I know what you're saying. Okay. This one. Yeah. This one got a lot of good reviews, too. There's recordings on all of these, except for the one that I did with fabric. Yeah. I think all of the other ones, yeah, all the other ones are on video. So if you've missed them, they're there. Yeah. Okay, so these, where did I just put that? Anyway, I just put that somewhere. Oh, here. This is these are our color. We're gonna go with this blue, and we're gonna go with quinacridone burnt orange, and we're gonna go with phthalo turquoise. These are going to be our colors for this page. This actually comes out even more turquoise when you light it up. It's not as blue. Okay. Okay. Now, let me see. I want to see, how do I want to? Yeah, because that's going to give us a nice green. Okay. Thank you, Scrap Girl. I'm so glad. I hope you'll be back. And we'll watch some of the craziness that goes on around here. For sure. All right. We are dry. We are good to go. Get out my water bottles. Let's see. You can make a palette area. Let me get out my brushes. And let me get a wipey so I can have room to put my craziness. This has to be cleaned out. This was from yesterday's, not yesterday's, the day before. So yeah, there will be no, because I didn't have time to record yesterday a video, the warm-up video for today. Because I'm recording them a day in advance, so there'll be no warm-up video today. But you're getting a live video, so. I think this got contaminated too. So I was making a mess. I was making a muck of it for sure. Just to be sure we're not going to have any contamination. Alright. There's that garbage. Alright. Where is, hello, where's my brush? Oh, there you are. Okay. Now, phthalo turquoise, and any of the phthalo shades in watercolor are typically very potent, and you really don't need as much as you think you do. You can water them down quite a bit because of their strong tone and the nature of the pigment. Just keep that in mind. So you need less pigment to go farther. Just remember, you can always take away, or you know, it's generally easier to go in lighter and add than take away. Especially if you're painting straight watercolor, because they tend to be staining colors as well. Same with the querdacridones. You want to keep that in mind as well.
You'll lose it from 2 years. Because it just looks like it's not like
And you always want to prep your puddles, and it's always best to overmix than undermix, especially if you're making a mixed color. I did. This is a homemade palette. I took a old metal tin from either Inktense Stencils or Inktense Blocks. I can't remember which. I decorated the tin itself. You know, I gessoed it. You know, I scrubbed it down and then scratched it up with sandpaper, painted it all. You know, the whole works. And then I stenciled it and painted up the outside with inks, and then I left it that way for a while. I've had this palette now for almost a year now, and I didn't do anything to it. And then I finally got to the point where I didn't mind it so much, but it was just easier to have some some sections rather than one big palette. I'm just OCD that way, I guess. So what was it, 2 weeks ago, I took hot glue and I sectioned off. So instead of 1, I have 6 now. Oh, my favorite watercolors, they are in my list in my description box, but my palettes and all my watercolors now are Daniel Smith, M. Graham, a couple Sennelier, Mission Gold, a few Submission Gold left that I use. I have 1 Journey color in there. No, I have 3 Journey colors now. And 1 handmade color, Patty Tolly Parrish's Rose Gold. But for the most part, primarily Daniel Smith and M. Graham are my go-tos. Yeah. And I would say a follow-up to that would be a Sennelier and Mission Gold, you know, depending on the color. Yeah. But if you're asking for a suggestion on a good starter paint, or what brand you should get as your first professional paint, that's, like I said, that's a whole different ball game. Okay, so make sure I didn't spray my birds. They'll get dirty later. Okay, let me. And I keep 2 towels. One for my yuck, like my gesso and that to rub off on, and one just for watercolors. Off to the side, I also keep 3 jars of water that's just for watercolor and ink, and then I keep a separate bucket for my gesso and glue brushes. As far as my setup goes, because none of even these watercolor brushes, which I use for my mixed media watercolor, like I'm doing now, none of my watercolor brushes ever touch gesso or wet gesso or water that has had gesso in it or anything like that. Even these that are mixed media, I still treat them with care. You treat your brushes right, and they'll last you a long time. And I've had these brushes now for almost 4 years. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the blue later. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I've got a nice little bit of water going here. And now the fun starts. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love clearing when I grow it's nice. That should be nice. But even if it's very
Bye, Andrea, hon. Have a great night. Bye, Anastasia. Thanks for coming, hon.
most solar farms have about probably 10 to 12 cows. And what they do is they have a program that they go into the same time with their groups, and then they do the same route on the same day. I mean, like, I've read articles too about like Chinese jails and shit, and like no, I'm 100% serious. I've heard instead of like, getting a job in the kitchen or whatever, their job is fucking like an hour. I mean, let me tell you, I'd rather play hours than I was fucking old. Listen to that fucking word. Do not do basic. He said face-to-face, man. They just traded to you. But that a random level one trading you $1,000 is just.
Oh, Debbie is still here. Oh, she left. Oh, bye, Deb. I didn't even know she left. Rude.
Yeah.
Me, not her. But it is Wednesday night, so all the Survivor fans are out and about. You feeling lonely, Joyce? You feel a little lonely? I can mod somebody if you want. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you have to leave. I'll be fine. Or I'll mod, there's other people here. I'm sure somebody will be willing to step up and, okay.
I mean, most of our cats are out, so there's only a few right now.
That's okay. I needed a little bit of it to be mixed anyway, so whatever. Let's just stop that from mixing though, okay? Let's just not do that. Green correctly in. That's okay. We don't need no links right now. We're fine. You just do you, Joycey. That's. You just do you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can see a car and you can see boxes.
Oh my goodness, Joyce! Seriously? The rooster will get color, not on him, but he's gonna get his color. Don't you worry. We're just getting started here, ma'am. He is going to be glowing before the day is done. One step at a time.
appears to be, you know, a reasonably clean plate. This way, you actually don't have to pre-rinse your plate before you destine it for the dishwasher. So you're saving time and you're saving water. Let me just interject. I mean, typically you're dealing with a plate that was mailed over the course of a couple of days. Yeah. So I do think that pre-rinsing may be required for this spaghetti sauce that had been on there for more than 48 hours. All right. Now let's say you move to the kitchen, you got a pile of dishes. Don't panic.
And no, the chicken is not pooping. Maybe you guys gotta tell me. I think that TV's too loud. I hope I don't get a strike on my show. I forgot about the TV being so loud. Well, now see here, I put teal, so you know, yeah, or turquoise rather. See, I love your monkeys. Perfect timing for that. Yeah, that's my Joycey. I gotta tell you. Okay. All right, looking good so far. I'll lighten up some areas here. And I think it can benefit from being scrubbed back a little bit. Not so full coverage. Some more of the beautiful paper show through. Get some more blendability going on. Okay, now we need some teal over here. And we're not done yet. We still have the blue to bring in too, so. Gotta have a contrast. Remember that. You gotta have the contrast. Okay. And I think I'm going to bring in some teal here. up a little bit. We need some more orange. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Is the thin, heavy gesso okay to use through stencils? Yes! That's what I use most of all the time, Joycey. Yes, absolutely. Go for it. Have a bit of play. Okay, I think we're going to dry this and see what we're left with, and then we'll come in with our shadow color. Yes, ma'am. That's what I use most of the time. I have ventured off and used other things, but I do find myself using that most of the time. You know what? Let me try this way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Then I did, because part of this journal is on one side of the pages it's like a manila folder, and on the other side it's like cold pressed watercolor paper. And I like the journal, and I like the size of it, and I like the one side of the paper, the cold press watercolor side. So I glue it together because I don't care to work on the non-cold press, you know, the manila folder type side. So yeah, and for the price of them, they're not expensive. You know, you get 2 of them for like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something like that. So losing one side of the paper is not an issue for me. Yeah, it gives extra stability. Yeah, I'm not upset about losing one side of the pages at all. So I go around and I make sure my edges are, because sometimes with heating, you know, it'll unstick the glue. And I'm getting ready to retire this book now that we've finished it, so I'm just doing a little finishing up the pages. I don't mind if a little bit sticks up, but alright. So we have our, now we're going to finish this page. Get a little bit of this blue. Let a little bit of the turquoise that's left in the palette seep into it. That's fine. Don't mind that at all. Nice dark rich blue, yum. Yeah. Okay. Now I wonder if I have enough paint. Let me just make sure I have enough paint to do this. I hope not, but I can always put more in there since it's not a mixed color. I'm a little OCD that way. I've not always, well, okay, I've always been a little OCD, and that's one of the reasons why acrylic wasn't for me. But even when I do get messy, I'm clean. But a lot of the reason is too that my space is limited, because my studio is also in my bedroom because my kids live with me. So I don't have an extra room but I'm also very OCD, and I like to, I do keep my space. If you look at all the videos, you'll see that I constantly wash up as I go along. I cook that way too. I clean as I go. It's an OCD thing. Yeah. Because, you know, if I decide to, not tonight, but if I decide I want to do something after I stream, then I got to clean up later, and then I'll be tired. But if I do it as I stream, then I'm more apt to, you know, I don't know, I just find it easier to clean as I go. I don't like to have a messy workspace. Okay, so let me do the edges first. We'll go around, we'll do our edges first. I don't know why I spread the bottom first, but that's okay. The ghost says he likes my OCD. Yeah, I tend to, yeah. Probably the cleanest artist on the planet, but yeah, I'm okay with it. I guess I'm gonna go a little bit in the middle too. Surprisingly enough, I do like organizing, and yeah. Yep, it keeps you sane, for sure. Especially when you get to a point where, you know, and if you're like any of us, where you want to have like a bazillion products in your studio, you'll thank yourself if you're organized. It doesn't mean that I ask myself, where did I put that? But you'll be less likely to want to pull your hair out all the time. Yeah. Because even when I had space, because I moved back home last year from Texas, I was relocated for a while because of work. Even when I had an abundant amount of space to, even if I had a full studio, let's just put it that way. If I had a full studio, I would still have a very clean studio. I'd still be the cleanest artist on the planet. That's just the way I roll. I would be so happy to have more space to not be so crowded by my things, because right now I have a shelf and another shelf and everything's like on top of me, but it's all organized, you know, kind of deal. But you know, yeah, but yeah, I would be so grateful to have space again. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The simple things in life, sometimes we take for granted. you, Christine. It's getting there. We're working on it. Still needs a little bit of help, but we're getting there. Okay, Christine. No, actually, I have in my 10 by 10 foot room. Well, maybe it's 10 by 12. Queen size bed, my dresser, 2 desks, stuff like. I did a video of my craft space a couple months ago, so you can see my actual space, but I've gained an extra thingamajigger to put stuff in, and I've gained a couple extra rack thingamajiggers to put paper in. It's sitting on top of my dresser, so magical closet, yeah. So yeah, I make it work, and then I have a closet that's not even a closet. It's more like it's like the size of those old broom closets that they had in the back in the day. It's so it really is tiny, but I don't have a lot of like hang up clothes, so it's got the few bit of clothes I have. Hang up clothes, but then it's stuffed full of my crap. Yeah, I'm not a pack rat. If it doesn't have a purpose, if it's broken, if it doesn't bring me joy, if it's not gonna help my art in any way, you know, if it doesn't have any personal, you know, like if it's not a personal, like something my kids gave me or grandkids or something like that, you know, it's not a personal memento, I don't keep it. If it's broken, it's got to go, you know. And I'm not, yeah, I don't buy things just for the thrill of buying them. My money is put into my art business because I'm trying to start a business. Well, I have started a business, but yeah. You know, I don't, I've always been that way. I've never been one to be a pack rat. You will never find me on the show of hoarders. Not that that's anything bad. I'm the opposite. I have the tendency to purge and not keep. I have a lot of art stuff, but it's all stuff I use. There isn't anything in my studio that I haven't used in the last year. Yeah, and it all serves me a purpose and it brings me joy. Yeah. Joyce is calling you names. Swear I'm gonna buy one of those tiny homes and live in that, because I would fit comfortably in a tiny home, just me, my dog, in a tiny home. Yeah, and have art. Yeah, I could do it for sure. Well, get rid of what then? What are you getting rid of? Oh, get rid of storage, or what? I'm probably missing part of the conversation. Let's see. Good night, Christine. Oh, I think I already said good night to her. She's probably already gone anyway. Trying to watch chat. What I miss? What I miss? Scrap Girl. What are you getting rid of, honey? I'm probably missing it. I'm probably missing. Oh, storage. I see. I actually, I really am full at the seams. I think I just need to, until I, till we get out of this house, I need to get a large storage indoor cabinet to put in my dining room, so I can keep all my extra paper and stuff in it, so I can get that out of my room, so I can actually clear that up for, you know, to put other stuff in, really. That's one thing I've been meaning to do the past month, and I haven't gotten to it yet. But that's more of a necessity than a hindrance, really. Oh, where's my mini mister? I want to use that. better. Let's do that over here too. This one down. I'm going to cover the sunflower all the way, but I want like it's darker. Yeah. Better. Sometimes you just have to make it happen. Okay. Now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. So far, so good. I do want to do something with this chicken over here. I'll turn that around for a second. Don't get dizzy. I do have to flip the birds. If only. If only. If only. Oh, trust me. I love them, and I love my grandbabies. But if I could live next door, I would. Too much. That's okay. And then I think we need a little bit, probably more orangey there. Like that. Okay. Not sure I'm liking that, but that's okay. Let's see. I'll let that dry a minute. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that spot after it dries. Since I had this flipped, might as well continue with the flipped birds. We're almost done. We're at the last 5 minutes roughly of this show, maybe give or take a minute. So if you've hung out this long, stick around for another couple minutes. Might as well see it finished. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful darkness there. Beautiful darkness. I love it. Okay. 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 Now, all right. I'm liking it a lot. And we need a little bit of this to come into here. All right. Yeah, there's still a few edges I don't like. Like I don't think I don't know if I want, I'll probably come around once it fully cures tomorrow and do a little bit more of the edge work. But I gotta let it fully cure before I do that. To brighten up the bird some, and then I will take pictures and post them on Instagram and Facebook, so make sure you follow me there. All the links are in my description box as usual. I like that. Yeah. I want this a little bit darker. Yeah. What do we think? think, yeah. I think I'm gonna, maybe. Thank you, Marge. Yeah. I think it looks good. Like I said, I'll let it cure for 24 hours like I normally do, and then I'll come in with some highlights, and finish the birdies off, and then I will post on Instagram and Twitter and all of that, all those fun places, Facebook, Instagram, you know. Let me bring this up so you guys can see closer. Whoops. Guess that would help, right? Keeping it straight would help. So there you are. Our Vintage Rooster page. I like it. It's very much kind of like it's not. It's different than the other one I did a few months. Well, few months. Probably I think it was the last one. It was like November or something like that. But the same, roughly the same colors, but different. And that one is on my channel. So there is another one to look back on. So it's definitely different. So it has a little more color. That one had different napkins, of course. There you are, all my lovely people, and thank you, Scrap Girl, for coming and joining us, and thank you to all my lovely friends for being here and supporting me and keeping me company, and to all the viewers who will watch this on replay, thank you as well. Love to everyone. Make sure that you stay healthy and happy and stay artsy, my friends. I am going to go and eat dinner, and I will see you guys on the internets. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the box below. Email me. My email address is also in the box if you have any questions. If you're looking for a good fun new products, check out Chacola and use my coupon code, and I will see you guys. Next video will be out tomorrow, but the next live show will be on Saturday, 12:30 Central Standard Time, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming. I love you all. Bye. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.